Welcome to your first JavaScript tutorial. My name is Thomas Belina, and in these sets of tutorials, I will try to teach you the basics of JavaScript. Are you ready? Let us start. JavaScript is used in billions of web pages to add functionality, validate forms, and to communicate with servers and much more. In short, JavaScript just makes websites more interactive. JavaScript is easy to learn, and I hope you have fun learning it. Alright, so to start coding, we need an editor. So I suggest you download Notepad++. You can do that, and Notepad++ is really good as it supports several languages and is free also. And you can do this by going to Notepad plus.org, and the download link is in the bottom left hand corner, and it should be the latest version. Anyway, assuming that you've got some HTML and CSS, let's continue. So I'm just going to briefly talk about HTML. HTML is not a programming language, it is a markup language. And a markup language is basically a set of markup tags, and HTML uses markup tags to describe web pages. HTML is simple and logical, and the browser reads HTML like you read English, from top to down, and from left to right. Thus, a simple HTML document begins with what should come first and ends with what should come last. For example, HTML and end HTML. The first thing you need to do is just to tell the browser that you will talk to it in the language HTML, just as I've done here. And the next thing it needs is a head tag. Simply place the head tags, and always ends with a / and the tag's name. And finally, you need a body tag. Now, what goes in the head tags is usually your JavaScript functions. Any other content, such as buttons and text boxes, usually go in the body tag. Anyway, let's continue. To add JavaScript to a web page, you need to embed it in a HTML file. So you really have two choices. What you can do is you can use the script tags to include JavaScript, just like this. So you write script, and you do the type attribute, which is going to be text/JavaScript. Now, the reason we have to choose what language we're going to embed into HTML is because there are about 50 or more languages that can be embedded into HTML. And, well, in this case, we're only going to use JavaScript because this is a JavaScript tutorial. Now, in between these two tags is where our code goes. But there's another way to embed JavaScript also, by simply embedding a JavaScript file. You can do this by doing script, and then again choose the type, which is JavaScript. However, the thing we do differently this time is src, which means source. And to source a file, the JavaScript file must be in the same folder. So in this is just an example, and you can just write JavaScript, and it has to have an extension .js. Okay, and also it must end with a script tag. Anyways, let's go on with coding. Okay, so let me remove this. So in JavaScript, all statements end with a semicolon. Now, let me give you an example code, which should probably be your first script, is document.write. This is probably the simplest line of code in JavaScript. And you write document.write, and you put two parentheses, and in between the quotation marks, you put any piece of text you'd like to put. In this case, I'm just going to put, "Hey Thomas." Now, JavaScript is also case sensitive. Just let me run this first to show you. Okay, it shows "Hey Thomas," but if I were to change "right" into an uppercase, it wouldn't show anything because, as I said, JavaScript is case sensitive, and you must make sure you write your lines of code in the correct case. Okay, and another thing is JavaScript also has comments. This is an example of a single line comment. Okay, so a single line comment always starts with a double slash. Now, this is an example of a multi-line comment. So a single multi-line comment always starts with a forward slash and an asterisk, and ends with an asterisk and a backslash. Okay, thank you for watching your first tutorial in JavaScript. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, rate and subscribe. Thank you and bye.